Welcome back to your daily dose hip scopping, baby. Listen, believe in the video. Okay. Welcome back, y'all. Hit that subscribe button, cause baby, you gon' subscribe one day. I really need to work on my vocals. But hit the subscribe button, y'all. Make sure you definitely follow me on Instagram, alize.mills.1. Follow me, legendary_Z87. That's TikTok. And also add me on Facebook, Alize Mills. If you didn't get any of that, it will be in the link in the description below. Let's get into the video. Oh my God, that was so cool. Like, did you guys see that? Anyway, guys, so I said I was gonna drop a video after the first one, and I'm dropping it. So let me tell you this. You want to know the secret to manifesting anything you want? Stop telling people. Okay? Stop, because this is a secret. Because when you tell people, you get negative. That's what you get. That's all you gonna get. Because this is your manifestation. This is not anyone else's manifestation. This is nothing to do with nobody else but you. You are creating this. So no one else needs to know. I've made this mistake so many years, and I feel like there's certain things that I have wanted to manifest that I didn't. And you want to know why? Because I keep telling people. I keep telling people my next move. Stop. Never let them know your next move. Because when you tell somebody your next move, and people who do not believe in manifestation, they're gonna think you're delusional. They're gonna think you're crazy. They're gonna think you're insane. They're gonna be like, what? Huh? The feeling you feel rich, bitch. What are you talking about? Where is your car? Where is your $1 million mansion? Where is your Bugatti? Where is your Tesla? Where is your Lamborghini? Bitch, I don't see nothing. Stop. Because they are going to be your downfall. They're going to be the reason you stop, and you're going to focus on their energy. You're going to focus on what they're talking about. You're going to focus on everything outside of you, and you're going to focus on all the negative talk about how it can't happen, and how this is happening, and how that won't happen, and about this is not going to change. This is reality. And tell them just stop. Just stop. Shh. They don't even know. Okay? So, let me tell you guys a story. I remember when I wanted to manifest a specific person, and I ended up telling people, and it was 5 people. 2 of them out of the 3, 2 of those people I told, they kind of believed me, but they still thought I was weird as fuck. The third person I told was like, okay, why don't you do something outside of you to make it happen? The 4th person told me, the other 2 people that told me, the 4th and the 5th person, they just didn't believe me at all. And so after a while, I realized that I allowed them to basically, I formed this belief that I don't believe manifesting a specific person is possible. And I had this negative belief for a very long time. And I feel like when we create, this is the thing, imagination. I remember saying knowledge is not, you're not, it's a quote that I have. Let me see. Hold on real quick. It's a quote I have. You could skip this part if you guys like, if it's taking too long. I'm trying to find the quote, but I don't see it. It was a quote. I took a picture of this quote, and it was on my YouTube channel. Oh, I took a screenshot. How do you guys go to screenshots? Okay, there we go. So basically, it was a quote that I had created, but it was, I don't want to say it was a spin-off of Albert Einstein, but it was like, I said, it was something like knowledge is creation or something like that. But it was more so of me saying, I was saying that, because Albert Einstein says imagination is more important than knowledge. Now, on the surface of it, we could say that knowledge comes from imagination. But on a deeper level, we can actually say that imagination is believing in the impossible, because the impossible is possible. Knowledge is something that is factual. So it's like when you're going based off of knowledge, when you're manifesting and you're looking at things from a realistic standpoint, and you're seeing that there is factual evidence in your 3D reality that is telling you that this is not possible, you will believe it because it's right in front of you. It's facts. So a lot of people are not going to believe in manifestation, because manifestation, when we were younger, as kids, we would imagine being firefighters, imagine being bus drivers, or I want to be Superman or Superwoman, and I want to do this and I want to do that. But as we get older and as adults, we actually we shield that part of who we are. We actually cover it up. And then that childlike a person that is within us does not no longer come out, because we're, as adults, we're more focused on what we have to handle. We're focused on the bills. We're focused on putting food on the table. We're more focused on the things that are at hand in front of us. We're not focusing on using our imagination because we're no longer kids, right? And that's one thing I loved about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was very childlike, and a lot of people thought he was weird, but he wasn't. Michael Jackson just was childlike. He liked to climb trees. He liked to hang, be surrounded by children, because children are very innocent and they're very imaginative and very intelligent. So it's like when you are manifesting, it's hard for us to manifest. Also people telling us stuff, that is also hard, because like I said, knowledge, when you see things that are factual evidence, you're not going to believe that it's possible, because your imagination as an adult now, you're not going to think, oh, this is possible. As a child, you're not going to care, because you're going to believe, I'm going to get that bike no matter what. Mommy's going to buy me that bike. Daddy's going to buy me that bike, right? But as an adult, when you seeing stuff and you're like, I don't like that. So that's real. That's it. It's not happening. It's not happening. So and then when we bury that imaginative childlike personality persona, we lose all hope in what can possibly happen. We lose all hope. And we lose all hope because we're not imagining that, yeah, baby, I visualize that, baby. That's mine. That's my wife. Or that's Nipsey Hussle. He said it himself. I remember watching an interview of him years ago. He even said it. He said when he saw Lauren London, he said, that's my wife. Or he said, that's my woman. Like, I'm going to marry her. But you see how he spoke that into existence. You feel me? And they was together. I don't know if they was married, but still at the same time, you see how when a person, because a lot of us, some of us, we bury that imaginative persona, or that imagination part of us. We bury that, and we shouldn't. We should be able to live free and just be delusional. See, these psychiatrists will tell us things like, if it's not realistic, you're delusional, and make us pop all these pills and give us this so we could live in reality. When you are manifesting, There is no factual evidence except for the evidence that is in your imagination. That is all the factual evidence. It doesn't make sense for people who actually are not on that level, because a lot of people will look at it as, okay, but like when people say life is hard, if you think life is going to be hard, then life is going to be hard. I feel like life is what you make it. Yes, we may have a little bit of obstacles. Yes, we may have, I understand that. But I feel like when you say it's hard, you're setting yourself up for difficult things in life. I understand. I see a lot of motivational speakers talking about this and preaching about this and saying stuff about, how life is difficult and this and that. I honestly feel like life is what you make it. And that's why Bob Proctor leans so much more on law of attraction, because you can attract it is what you want into your life, as long as you are doing the work and you do believe it. If you are sending out these signals to the universe and you're sending out, okay, this is what I'm doing no matter what, then, and you're just living in that state of it's already mine, I know it's happening, I know it's here, I can feel it every day, then absolutely, you're definitely going to manifest it is what you want. Okay, so understand that when you are manifesting, you have to know that imagination is believing in the impossible. The imagination is really taking a step back from your entire reality of how you've chosen to look at things from a realistic standpoint, to actually taking time to be delusional and say, you know what? Instead of saying I don't have money in my pocket, I'm just going to assume I have money. If I go to the mall, even if you don't have money, just feel like you have it. Feel like it's in your pocket. Feel like it's $1 million in your wallet. Feel like it's $1 million in your bank account. Because when you're using your imagination, you're sending that vibrational frequency out into the universe and into the cosmos, that no matter what, I'm going to believe that anything is possible. The universe and God can make the impossible possible, because it's possible. Okay? It is possible. A lot of people will say you cannot manifest a specific person because you're playing with someone's emotions. That is a lie. Although manifestation is a form of witchcraft, because it is, you're not putting spells on anybody. You are not putting a spell on a person. You're not buying like with voodoo. No, I'm not saying nothing bad about voodoo, but people do use voodoo in a very evil manner, and that is wrong, and you should not do that and play with different gods and spirits of spiritual entities. That's not funny. People that do voodoo should use it for good, because you can use it for good. But it's always something that mankind wants to destroy and take upon themselves and fuck up. So manifestation, yes, it is a form of witchcraft. But listen to this, hear me out. At the same time, you're not putting a spell on anybody. Like you're not let's see, witchcraft. Oh my gosh. It says so witchcraft is the practice of magic, especially for evil. No, okay, yes, it can be, but it is, they said especially for evil purposes. Okay, but witchcraft is not bad. Witchcraft is what you make it. Now, words are spells. So when you do speak something into existence, now the way I'm saying spell, I'm not saying like you're grabbing like a doll. Because my play daughter was explaining this to me. You're grabbing like two dolls and you're saying like a chant to bring two people together. You're not doing that. You're just saying, you know what? Universe or God, I want this person. Or you're saying I can have this person and this person will be mine. So if you speak something like that into the existence, that is already a spell. You have already said, okay, with your words, I can have this person. So because you've spoken that into existence and now you're visualizing going on a date, or you're visualizing meeting up with this person, or they're coming to your house, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And you're visualizing it, and you're allowing your imagination to run wild, and you're already feeling like you're in the relationship. You're already feeling like you're married, and you're just focusing on you, but you're like, you know what? I'm good. Like you feel like you already have it. then it's going to bring it to you. It can bring that person to you, or it can bring someone even better than that individual. Okay? So understand, yes, it's very important to know that a lot of people think that you're playing with the free will of people, with their minds. You're not playing with no one's emotions. You're not playing with no one's free will. You're not, because manifestation is a form of, it's a thought and it's a belief. However, like when you speak it into existence, yes, it is a spell because you spoke it into existence. But here's the thing. You're not trying to force anything onto anybody. If people that use love spells and all that weird freaky shit, you are forcing someone else to, like, you're taking control of someone else's free will and their thoughts. When you're manifesting a specific person, you're not doing that. You're not. Because like I said, that person can be there, or you can manifest someone better. And I have manifested a specific person before. It is very possible. It's happened. And the only reason I didn't manifest the full-blown relationship was because at the time when the person came back, I barely really wanted the individual. And also to keep her, I was in that needy state. So it didn't happen. But like I said, when you are manifesting, is just, it's really harmless. It's simple, and it's honestly easy. Okay. So don't let people tell you that manifesting a specific person, you can't do this. You can't manifest a specific person because you're playing with their emotions. All this negative talk that people say and people do, like Erykah Badu even said it herself, write it on a book. Get a pencil, write it on paper, and watch it get real. People manifest anything. You can manifest a specific person. It is very possible. But the whole thing of it is to really focus and love yourself and feel like wanted and feeling like I am loved and I'm valued and I can have any person I want. And a lot of people might say, oh, that's conceited. No, because when you think that you can have anyone you want, you're just putting that energy out there. Like, yes, I'm a baddie, and I'm sexy, and I can have any person I want. Now, some people might watch this video and say, bitch, you're fucking crazy, and I'm not gonna do that. But you're not, like I said, you're not taking no one's free will. You're not. Especially, I don't like when people say, oh, your specific person doesn't have free will. They don't have free will. They don't. I don't like that, because, you know, one thing about manifesting a specific person, you want it to be natural. It can be that person, but what if you don't want that person? What if once you manifest them, you don't want them, and there's someone who's even way better looking, way better, not even just only better looking, but just saying, like, because I know you guys, I'm pretty sure looks matter, guys. Come on, let's not lie. But, they have all the good qualities. They're patient, they're nurturing, they're loving, they're honest, they're caring. Yeah, they have the qualities your specific person has, but it's just like something about them just draws you to them more than your specific person that you manifested. That is very possible. And I remember Robert Zink even said it. You can say, I think he used an affirmation. You could say, this person's coming to me, or even better. When we just focus on that one specific thing, we block out even more amazing, beautiful doors that can open for us. Don't be just only focused on that specific thing. Like, say if you want 100,000 subscribers, I want 100K. But what if I get 1 million subscribers overnight? Anything is possible, right? So understand, remember, do not listen to the negative talk of others, and do not listen and do not tell people of your manifestations, because a lot of motherfuckers are not gonna believe anything you're saying. They're gonna look at you and be like, a lot of people will say, I'll believe it when I see it. And that's something that my family would normally go off of. And I would just be like, I was always told, they would be like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe you when you do it. Because it's always something negative, and it's stupid, because you have to sometimes go on faith. I don't understand why people, going back to what I said, I don't understand why people say walk by faith and not by sight, and you over here looking at the realistic standpoint. If you think that God can create these things for you, the God that is outside of you, then why aren't you believing in that? But you saying, I'll believe it when I see it. That's not having faith. that's being a phony, and it's a bunch of baloney. And that rhymed. So I would say that honestly, you know, don't allow the negative talk. Remember, this is your manifestation. No one has to know what you're manifesting in secret. This is in secret. This is between you and God, you and the universe, you and your higher self, whatever you believe in. This is between you and them. This isn't between no one else except the people that are within here. The people. What is within here? Oh, excuse me, baby. Woo, child. Sorry, y'all had to see that. I want some sushi, guys. So yeah, it's not between nobody but you and, you know, who you trust. Because the world is gonna try to tell you, baby, you can't manifest that. Girl, this girl over here talking about she feel rich, she got money, but she ain't got nothing in her bank account. Next thing you know, overnight, she done manifested $1 million. She done won the goddamn lottery, and she got $1 million. Now they knocking at her door like, wait, JJ, girl, we believed you, girl. We didn't mean that. So you can't tell people what you manifested. Take it from me. I stopped manifesting. I was like, bro, what? And I saw so much stuff that I saw my reality. I got freaked out. I said, fuck it. But see, you can't do that. Even if you relapse, get your ass back up on it. Sometimes you have to take a break from manifesting. You do. And that's okay. But just come back stronger and be like, you know what? I can create anything I want. I can have that house. I can have this car. I can have anything. And when you believe you can have anything, baby, you can have anything. Ow. I'm sorry, y'all. I really hurt myself. I should be taking my muscle relaxers with my crazy self up here in this goddamn car. Waiting for my friend, because I'm going to go after to get my hair cut. But yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Now, if you do want to look up manifestation is a form of witchcraft, if you think about it, it is words are spells. So when you are speaking something into existence, you are actually speaking out a spell, and you're casting a spell. You're saying, I am rich. I'm the baddest motherfucker on this planet, the sexiest stud alive, baby. I can have any woman I want. I have $1 million mansion. I have over 1 million subscribers. Just by me saying that and saying it with conviction, it then becomes reality. Peace.